All right, ready for chapter 3 of Cam Jansen and the Mystery of the Stolen Diamonds. I wonder if they're going to catch the man who ran out of there so quickly. I wonder if those two old women are okay. Chapter 3. Cam sat down on the bench. She ran her fingers through her hair. Cam had what people called bright red hair, even though it was more orange than red. Eric's hair was dark brown. "Do you think they'll catch him?" Eric asked. "It shouldn't be too hard," Cam said. "Almost everyone between here and the other end of the mall saw which way he went." Eric was still feeding Howie. "Are you almost finished?" Cam asked. "Almost." "Good. Then we can go ask those two old women what happened inside the jewelry store." Eric took the bottle out of Howie's mouth and set it down on the bench. He held Howie against his shoulder and patted his back. Howie burped. "Okay," Eric announced. "We're ready." Eric carried Howie, and Cam pushed a carriage. They went over to the next bench. "My, what a cute baby," the woman with the cane said. "Is it a boy or a girl?" "Boy." The woman looked straight at Howie and asked, "Where's your mother, little boy?" "He doesn't talk yet," Eric told her. "Oh, I'm his brother. My mother took the twins shopping for clothes. I'm watching him until they're done." "Clothes? Well, they're lucky they're not shopping for jewelry." "Why?" Cam asked. "What happened inside the jewelry store?" The woman put her hand to her cheek. She shook her head slowly. "Oh, it was horrible. We were there when a man came in." All right. And here's the picture of them holding the baby and talking to the women that were sitting on the bench. "We were there when a man came in and pointed a gun right at Mr. Parker. 'Diamonds,' he said. 'Every loose one you got.' Mr. Parker gave him a whole pile of small diamonds. You know, the kind you use to make earrings. The man took them all. Then he made Mr. Parker lie face down on the floor. Isn't that right, Esther?" "Yes," the other woman said, nodding her head. "He was terribly impolite." "Then," the first woman went on, "he pointed his gun straight at us. We didn't dare to talk to us the way he did to Mr. Parker. He didn't rob us either. He just said, 'Ladies, turn around and face the wall and you won't get hurt.' There was a nice young couple in the store, too. They had their baby with them, a cute little girl. I heard the man with the gun tell them to face the wall, too. It was horrible. We stayed that way with our faces to the wall until Mr. Parker told us it was safe to leave." The woman stopped talking. Someone was shouting. They all turned to see where the noise was coming from. The policemen were coming back. There were 4 of them now. Handcuffed to one of the policemen was a tall man in a dark suit. "I didn't do it," the man yelled. "You've got the wrong man." "We'll let Mr. Parker decide that," the policeman said. Cam was all excited. "That's him! They got him! That's the man who ran out of Parker's. I remember that mustache, that dark suit, and that ugly green tie." "Well, he may be the one who ran out of the store," the woman with the cane declared. "But he's not the man who robbed Mr. Parker. Is he, Esther?" "No, that's not him. I'm sure of it." So that's the end of chapter 3. If it wasn't that man, who was it? I want you to predict in your brain, what do you think is going to happen next?